Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're doing the hybrid challenge today. I am gonna draw 3 hybrids. The first one is an ice wing, silk wing. The second one is a sand wing, hive wing. And the third one is an ice wing, rain wing. Most of these look, they have a palette of pinks and purples. For the ice wing, silk wing, I decided I would make the ice wing a bit more dominant because silk wings don't have as many defining features. And at this moment I was thinking of a palette of mostly blues and light purples. This is very different from my last video, which was in a completely realistic art style. Things will probably change a lot until I get comfortable with the workflow. So, I haven't actually named this one. So, any of them actually, so put a name suggestion in the comments in my next video. If by then anyone's commented a name, I will announce the name. I did try to do some blending on the wings later, but that didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to. And then I tried to do blending on the paws, and that was a nightmare. This actually took like an hour for all 3 of them. And then some more time for editing. I think she's not an award-winning OC, but she's certainly something. If I had known that that blending wasn't a good idea for the paws, I could have had a lot of time not wasted. Alright, let's blend the wings here. We'll make it go from darker to lighter. Like very dark to kind of very light. It kind of looks like crayons. Does it look like crayons for anyone else? No? Getting no crayon vibes? Just me? Alright, now here's the mistake with the paw. I don't think it looks that good. But a good thing there's an undo button. Yeah. It's silk wing and string. And it's gonna be labeled number 1 for now. Alright, let's move on to the hive wing. Sand wing. It's a sand wing. I wanted to make both, I want to balance all the features. There's one feature that was gonna be the hardest to decide, and it was the tail. But I ended up with a sand wing bird because I thought it looked hive wing enough with its bright colors anyway. So it'd be better to add another aspect to the drawing that looked more sand wing. Alright, now I've settled on a very Queen Wasp color. This character is not Queen Wasp, but also does not have a name. So comment a name below if you have any ideas. It's not Queen Wasp. It actually turns out looking very different from Queen Wasp. I don't like her legs that much. That was a mistake, the legs. And her eyes. Her legs and her eyes is something I don't like that much. She looks kind of, the mane looks very punk. And that is not what I was going for. So I'm not happy with that. But aside from all the things that I don't like about this drawing, there are a lot of things I do like. I like the color palette. It's very satisfying to me. I also like the mane. And the wings were a good touch too. At first I wanted to see would black look good, but no. I'm trying to see if I can change the line out color, but no. Since she's Evan, she needs some black, and let's just give her a little label to a Sandwing Highflame. Okay, it's Anta, who's currently named 3. The Icewing Rainwing. I've never done an Icewing Rainwing before. At first, I forgot that I was drawing an Icewing Rainwing, and I just drew a Rainwing, and then I added in some Icewing features. It still looked pretty good, but not as good as it could. The color palette for this one is satisfying. Very satisfying. This is where I add in the Icewing features. It's not just a Rainwing. So the color palette is hot pinks and blues. There's also some light pinks too. A lot of varying shades of pink. At first, I was having trouble figuring out how much blue do I want to add in. I want to add enough blue so it looks like an Icewing, but not so much blue that there's no room for the pink for the Rainwing side. It ended up having pretty good balance, and this one was one of my favorites. I don't know why I made her spines that color, because that's not the Icewing spike color at all. It's nowhere close to it. And her mouth is nice. I like that. I should remember that mouth posture piece thing. Oh, it's done. Yeah, that was 2. Just gonna rearrange these on separate layers, so it shouldn't be a problem. And just making the piece look more aesthetically pleasing. And labeling it. Labels. It's the Dragonsheep Hybrid Challenge. Bye. See you in the next video. Comment name, suggestions, and ideas.